Hey students, how's it going? I've gotten some weird questions about, you can't time travel. Time travel doesn't exist. It doesn't make any sense. The immutable laws of the universe and all of that. And you know what? I'm here to answer those questions because I can prove it. So here's the thing. You think, but you guys look the same age, so how could you just time travel from like 2 months in the future or something like that? That's actually not true. I am from the year 2300, in fact. So how do I look the same? Well, pretty soon in the future from 2020 and 2025, we learn about longevity. And what happens is, at first, we can only expand lifespans by a little bit. But over time, it gets longer and longer, and basically, we're functionally immortal now. So yeah, I'm 320 years old or whatever. People don't count anymore. It's not important. But anyway, I can prove it. Do you want to go to the future and see? Let's check out my house. I live on a space station. All right. Take me back. We're still here. Take me back. Okay, something weird going. I got the cheap one. I don't want to spend too much. It's embarrassing now, isn't it? Oh, it's not on. There we go. Okay. Take me back. Oh, there we go. Yeah. This is my teleportation and time travel room. It's not bad, is it? You want to check out the rest of my shit? Let's go. All right. This is my kitchen and lounge here. Not bad, huh? I did get the budget model again. I'm kind of cheap, but still, not too shabby. Even better, you can just order stuff with your voice. You don't even have to make anything anymore. Watch this. Make me a coffee. There it is. Nice. A little hot. That's all right. Okay, anyway, here's the deal. I'll show you around the rest of the space station later, but for now, this video is getting kind of long, and we need to talk about essays, don't we? So let's just jump into that. So anyway, we talked about the essay structure generally in the past, but I want to talk about a specific genre of essay this time. We're going to talk about cause and effect. And more specifically, we're going to talk about the causal chain essay. Okay, a cause and effect essay, basically, you know how it works, right? You start with a cause, and then you explain some effects from it, right? It kind of looks like a tripod, something like that, branches out. Or you could come from an effect and go back and explain the causes, which is kind of an upside-down tripod. But either way, it's cause and effect. Now, when we want to make this stronger, it's better if the effects are related to each other. So, for example, if we want to talk about cause and effect, the cause is being a good student. The effects are you get a good job, you are happy, people are proud of you. Okay, but they're not really related together, so it's not super strong. If, on the other hand, we say if you study hard, then you get a good degree, you get a good job, you get a lot of money. These are related, right? And in fact, it's like a chain. There's steps. Step 1, study hard. Step 2, graduate with a good degree. Step 3, get a good job because of that good degree. Step 4, you make a lot of money. Now that's what a causal chain is. We put them in order. We rank them. And so basically what happens is the cause, and then there's the effect, and then that effect is the next cause, and so on until the end. This is a very effective way at looking things over a period of time. Also, this is how critical thinking works, right? We ask why several times to find answers. It's very important, isn't it? So, using the causal chain, Basically, the essay structure will stay the same. You have the introduction, you have 3 body paragraphs, you have a conclusion. I mean, 3 from whatever, however many body paragraphs works for you. We're going to use 5 paragraphs for our example. And so when we make our causal chain, you have your hook, you give some background information, and now the thesis statement. We know that a thesis statement usually or always has to have the main idea and the controlling idea, the topic and the opinion, right? And in the cause and effect case, it's cause and effect. So we would say basically, for a basic cause and effect essay, we would say studying hard will cause you to graduate with a good degree, get a good job, and get money. Something like that. In a causal chain essay, however, we want to make what I consider an oblique connection from the first cause to the final effect. Now, to make a good topic, you kind of want it to be almost unrelated, So if you say, to use the study hard example, if you study hard, you will make a lot of money. That's a little bit too obvious, isn't it? It's not that interesting. If instead you say, if you study hard, you will live longer. Interesting. How will that work? Now I want to keep reading this essay. So then the topic sentence for the first paragraph would be the first step. If you study hard, you will get a good job. Sorry, you shouldn't use you in the essay. That's bad, right? Students who study hard get better jobs than students who don't. Unless your father knows somebody, in which case. It reminds me of a bad joke for students. If you get a degree from Seoul National University and your friend gets a degree from Beijing University, who will get the job that you both apply for? The answer is neither of you. The nephew of the manager will get the job. Sorry, that's disappointing. But back to the essay. Students that study hard will get better jobs. And then we explain our reasoning, we use some statistics. We use that ethos, pathos, and logos we talked about before. We go on. We put the transition. Better jobs lead to better opportunities. So, with a good job, people who have good jobs tend to have more money and higher life satisfaction. Blah, 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 ethos, pathos, logos, statistics, cite some stuff, we explain it. Then the third one, people with more money and higher life satisfaction live longer. Rich people get better health care. Blah, 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 ethos, pathos, logos, we go through, we introduce the topics, we come in. Then in the conclusion, we restate the thesis. It is easy to see from the above that people who study harder in school live longer than people who do not. This is because they get good jobs. Good jobs lead to money and life satisfaction. Money and life satisfaction lead to better health outcomes. Because of this, it would be a very good idea for everyone to study hard so that they can have a happy future. There's your essay. It's a chain. Boom, 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 boom. My example here is pretty simple. Hopefully the students, when you write your causal chains, and the topic for you guys is effects from the coronavirus, COVID-19. I want you to be imaginative. We're thinking about the future here. Find some historical precedent. The plague of London, 1665. What happened? Right? Then we go through the effects. What's going to be the end result of this? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. It's up to you to decide. Make the chain. The key point to remember when you're making your outline is that the more interesting the connection, the better the essay. If you just say, people are going to die, the economy will go down, it will cause economic trouble in the future, that's boring. I want you to find a good idea.
because of the strain on the healthcare system, it will cause the Korean government to increase public health care to cover everything. This will cause some minor problems as private healthcare providers will lose their businesses, but overall it's going to help society and it will reduce income inequality. There you go. Coronavirus will reduce income inequality. But that's my idea, not yours. All right, anyway, we're going to wrap this video up right now. Next time, I'll give you the grand tour of the space station. You can check it all out. And until then, have a great day.